Morning. Good morning, everyone. Morning, Pat. From Sunny Kells. Morning, Luke. First two men in the group. Love it. Good morning. Hope you're keeping well. I am. Thank you. Hope you are as well, Luke. Chris. Morning, Chris. Who else have we got? Lower little thumbs up. Say hello if you're there, so I know you're there. My hair, it's all wild on the top. Morning. Catherine, morning Catherine. Not many on live today. I hope you're all keeping well. I had a lovely holiday in Cyprus with my family. Nightmare here, level 3 lockdown. So, oh no. Oh my goodness. Morning, Christine. Yeah, we're not in lockdown at the moment, but everybody seems to be a little bit lackadaisical, I've noticed. There's not many people wearing masks in the supermarkets now. I'm still doing it, but I noticed we had a week away, and then when I came back, I mean, over in Cyprus, they were quite strict with it. You had to show your vaccinations every time you went in the supermarket, and you had to wear a mask. Morning, Anne. Morning, Christine. So, yeah, it's... I don't know if we've gone a little bit too lackadaisical with it. I'm not sure. I think we should still be wearing masks for a while, maybe till the end of the year, see how it goes, because the numbers don't seem to be going down from what I can see. So, yes, hopefully it's on its way out, this coronavirus, but I think everybody should still be wearing masks. That's my own personal view, but obviously I help out in the local pub here a couple of lunchtimes, and we all have to wear masks in there. So, but I noticed quite a few of the customers coming in, they don't wear masks now, coming into the pubs. And there is quite a few people now, and you can actually sit at the bar now. So there is a bit more close contact again. Good, I'm glad the government's trying to get it under control. Yeah. I think everybody's just so sick to death of it all now. They just want their lives to go on as normal, but I think it's here for a long while yet. Morning, Mum. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We had a lovely week in Cyprus anyway, so yes, I'm well rested, and last week we went to Chelsea Flower Show, so I put some pictures on to show you. I was trying to do lots of videos, but unfortunately the Wi-Fi in the Floral pavilion was absolute rubbish. There was hardly any Wi-Fi in there. Do you feel safer now you've had a COVID? I do feel a bit safer, I suppose, Catherine, but I mean, I was double jabbed when I got it, so I assume you can still get it again, and I don't want to get it again. It knocked me out, and sort of 2 weeks off work nearly, and no, I don't want to get it again. But I do feel safer, I suppose, the fact that I've had it, but whether that is safer or whether that gives you any more coverage, we really don't know still, do we? Still wearing them here. Did you have the locator form? Yes. Did you have to be careful as they have to isolate if near contact? Yes. Yeah, the actual form filling was horrendous, because we filled it all in wrongly to start with, which didn't help. But anyway, we got around it and did it all. But then the whole evening that when you're on your holiday, you have to do the locator form to come back to the UK. So it doesn't take that long, but it's just a process, and obviously making sure everybody's got it before they come back. My mum and my stepdad and my husband, and it just takes time, and it almost knocks an evening out of your holiday. So that's a bit of pain, but anyway, that's it. That's what we've got to do if we want to travel. So not much we can do about it really. But I think it's going to relax in the next couple of days a little bit for travel wise, so that'll be nice. Anyway, let's get cracking on. So today we're going to do a sort of long and low, if you like, arrangement in my favourite urn, which we used before for the sort of master class one we did before. My husband actually broke this last time. He knocked it off the mantelpiece or off the fire. You can see they've got a nice big crack along to him, but he's mended it all and I've tested it and it's still waterproof. So we'll yeah, you love this. I love this vessel. I picked it up in a charity shop. I know, about £3 or something, and I've used it diligently for ages. I love it. But it's got a lot of cracks and dents and all sorts in it now, but I still love it, and it's still waterproof, hopefully. Right, so into this, obviously, I'll just show you some of the flowers that I picked all of these flowers today from my garden. So I've got this magnificent dahlia. Look at him, isn't he beautiful? He's absolutely beautiful. He's my best one to date, I think. I love that one. I've had some other ones. These are Cafe au lait, but this one's more white. So I don't know if it's got crossed somewhere. I mean, they say they're not, you know, they're not all true to form, depending on how you grow them. If you're going from seed or if you grow them from tuber. But anyway, it was my first year growing them, so he's an absolute beauty. Look at the size of him. Isn't he beautiful? Yep, that is a big dahlia. So he's going to be the pied de resistance in the front. I've got some smaller ones here. These are actually very large ones as well, but this is finishing now, so they're getting smaller as they're going down. And I've got another little pom-pom one here, which I think is really pretty. He's a lovely one. I'll try and find the names of them all. I have got them somewhere. I've got some, oh, I've got the name of it now. Oh, it's gone out of my head. You know what it's called. Alstroemeria. Not Alstroemeria. No, Alstroemeria. Oh, I've forgotten now. Brain's gone dead. Got a bit of brain freeze there. We'll come back to that one. I've got a few sunflowers, and this is all on one stem because I didn't pick it down properly when it was growing. So these, unfortunately, are all on one stem, but we can cut them off and use them. And what I found is the petals on these ones are really soft. And you can see they're actually sort of falling out. So what I'm actually going to do is actually take the petals out and just use the seed head, because they're going to fall out in a day's time anyway. So we're just going to use the actual seed head. Amaranthus, that's it. Thank you, Catherine. Had a bit of brain freeze there. That one seems a bit stronger. I think that was a newer one, so maybe we'll leave that one. But I've taken the petals off all the other ones because I'm just going to use the seed heads. What else have I got? I've got some cosmos. This has been another favourite of mine this year. Love cosmos. Good morning, Yvette. Yeah, love cosmos. So we're going to use a few of those to outline. What else have I got? I've got a few Rudhbekia, which again are one of my favourites this year. They've grown like wildflower. They're almost like a weed. They're beautiful. I love them. And I've got the roses that my mum bought me, a nice rose bush, a David Austin rose bush for my birthday. And this one's called Litchfield Angel. And it's like a creamy peach white. Creamy peach. It's not white, it's like a cream peach. So I'm just going to use those, or you have those sort of dangling down at the front a little bit. Alright, so I've got a few of those. And these obviously only got short stems, so I've had to put them in a jug to show you because they're a bit top heavy. Right, so I'll move those over. And then foliage wise, I've got this one, which is a eucalyptus. I think it's called Gunii, this one, but I will look it up. And it's got lovely berries on it, this one, and it's just so hard wearing. It's lovely and really. Oh, my bucket gone. It's too top heavy. Right, and I've got also, my neighbour has got grapes vines, and they're just being all left to go to seed. So I've just taken some of those. So I'm going to use a few of those, and they've got this lovely little green grapes on it, so I'm going to use a few of those. That's why the bucket went over, because they're a bit top heavy. And I've also got a bit of my favourite, my pistache, which I use all the time. A little bit of ivy, And I've also got a little bit of fuchsia bush, which is growing wild in my garden as well, so we've got a little bit of that as well. So we're going to outline first using the lovely foliages. I think we'll get the flowers out of the way before the public goes over those. And we're going to outline our design. So let me put my lovely dahlia away before she gets broken. Say she, could be a he. Right, so in our urn, petals out. In our urn, we're going to add our chicken wire. I've got just a small piece of chicken wire bent over at the sides and rolled up, and we're going to put that in what I'm making today. It's just like an asymmetric garden design. Excuse me, using everything from my garden bar. Oh, I've got a few other roses if I get stuck. Excuse me, these are just peach, like a peach avalanche. So I might use those as well. Excuse me. I've got some water here somewhere. Got a bit of a tickle. Right, so obviously put your chicken wire in. So we're not using foam today. Fill it with water. And flower food. Put a bit of flower food in. Been going a bit longer. I tend to use 2. I know there's not a litre in here. These are half litre sizes, but I don't think it matters if you have a little bit extra. Give it a little stir. Put the chicken wire back in. So this is just going to form a nice structure so you'll be able to put your stems through it. Okay. So we're going to do the outline of the foliage. Can you see properly? Let me move it forward. You have a David Litchfield beautiful rose, yes. Yes, they are beautiful. Well, they're all the David Austin roses are beautiful. And see this grapevine, look, there's loads. Look at this lovely leaf. Look at this leaf, isn't it beautiful? Now, I don't know how long grapevines last in the vase, so this will be a test. So I'm going to use, I've got to use that, utilise that beautiful leaf there. Look at it, it's absolutely beautiful. So we're just going to secure these through the, so just put one to the side. Wow, these leaves are beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And we'll use that later on. I might even put some of those grapes in if we're lucky. Just put that to one side. Got to put another little bit on the other side to balance the other side. Maybe have a smaller, thinner one. I've got a smaller, thinner one here with an actual point on it, so that'd be quite nice to put on the other side. Just make sure it's touching the water. And you can manipulate your leaves just by bending them a little bit. If you want it to go downwards, I want it to go slightly down. So we're just manipulating it a little bit, just to go in the direction you want it. Okay, two sides there. I've got another beautiful, oh, this one's not quite so good. Let's not use that one. That one had a little mark on it. This one's a bit smaller. We'll use this one. These beautiful leaves. I think we'll have a little bit of that at the back, just to give it a bit of depth at the back. And I think we'll leave it there because it's quite big leaves. I've also got some beautiful just ivy strands, so we'll put a few of those in. Balance it the other side with another ivy. So you can see you've got your shape coming down. You're just outlining. I always do the outline first. Some people start from the middle and work out. I was always taught to outline first, but it's just what feels right, really. There's no structure to, there's no 100% structure that you have to work to. I've got some, as I say, I've got some lovely pointy ones as well. I'm just going to put those in. And we'll put a few of the fuchsia. It's got nice little tips on those, so we'll just do a few of those. Now, this is a bit more fragile, so we'll see how it goes in the... Making sure that you don't put any of the leaves in the water. Make sure everything that goes in the water is leaf free. Can be a bit fiddly when you're using the chicken wire because you've got to fiddle it through, sort of push it through all the other. So you want to get it in the direction you want it. Sometimes you have to try a couple of times because it won't go the first way. Just keep doing it till it takes. There we go. There we are. And we've got that beautiful, beautiful leaf at the front. Look at them. So that's our structure. So you can see it's filling in quite quickly. We'll have a few more bits of fuchsia, some with some little buds on. I'm just going to put a little bit of pistache in the middle, but I think that's all we need really. Just one piece in the middle, just to get a bit of green in the middle. Points. Got some nice points going right the way through. Just make sure they haven't turned and you turn the in a different direction. The thing with the chicken wire, when you push it in one way, sometimes it upsets it on the other side. So just do it like that, and we're going to put. Let's try a little bit of our eucalyptus as well. Sorry, went off there. Don't know what it is. What happened there? I think the Wi-Fi went down. There we go. Right. Okay, we're back on. We're back on. I don't know what happened there. I think the Wi-Fi went down. Okay, so we've got our nice outline. Okay, you can always add a bit more greenery afterwards if I think we've got enough for now. I don't think we need too much more. So let's move that all out of the way. I'm going to use some of them little grapes right at the end. But we'll put them in at the end. Let's do this a bit, so we've got a bit of space. There we go. Right, so I think we'll put a few of our little sunflower buds in. Just going to dot these through. They're going to go the same way? No, of course they won't. They all came up the same stem. Let's have a look, see if we can get a few of those through. There we go. That's that one. And we'll put another one through on this side. I just think they're absolutely amazing, the seed heads on these. There we go. So we've got 3 of those. Might just leave it at 3. I don't want to overdo it. Maybe we'll put the sunflower in at the back. You can see. Because it can look too crowded if you jam too much of them. I want to use my beautiful dahlia. So we're going to put our beautiful big boy in now. Look, don't want to cut him. I've got to cut him. And we're going to put him in at an angle. So now just trying to put him in through. Chicken wire, he doesn't want to go. And you don't want to split the stem because although the stems are very strong, they can be split on the chicken wire, so try not to split it. There he is, my magnificent baby. And then we'll outline a few of the other dahlias. And the Amaranthus, we'll put the Amaranthus on the side. So these are the other dahlias. Down there. So you can see, you can just play about with this. It's not too difficult, you just need to have a little go. I'll put one at the back there. It's quite pretty, isn't it? Doesn't want to go there, does he? Here we go. There we are. That's it. So we've got two of those, and I've got my beautiful pom-pom one. So you can see I'm just using up all my spare dahlias that I've cut because unfortunately as soon as the frost comes all the dahlias will die. So I might as well cut them and play with them while we've got them and while they're still big and fresh and beautiful looking. There we go. Sorry, I got cut off. No, I think it was my end, and don't worry, I think it was my end. I think it was my internet. So we're going to put a few of the Amaranthus in here. I'm going to put one at the bottom. I'm going to put one at this side. Oh, a little seed head we can't see in there. There we go. So you want to see this beautiful shape. I'm just going to get rid of that one leaf because it looks a bit tired. So if you get a leaf that looks a bit tired, don't worry. I quite like the yellow leaves, but that one was looking a bit tired. There we go. So we've got different shapes, different textures. All the way down. And I'm going to use a few of the, just to give it a bit of floatiness, a few of the cosmos. Just dot these around. Again, they're on quite long stems, so and these should feed in very quickly into the chicken wire. These are made for chicken wire. Very, very pretty and garden-like, isn't it? That one doesn't want to go in a different way. Right, let's turn it around and do it. There we go. Better. So you can see the effect we're getting. These are nice and floaty. Cosmos are lovely for that. They have a nice floaty airiness which just lends itself to this type of design. And as I say, they're very easy to feed into the chicken wire, which helps as well. So we'll use all of these because they've all got a little job to do in the arrangement, haven't they? You see how it's coming along? Big baby in the middle, so he's kind of in the middle, a third of the way up. Can you list the foliage? Yeah, of course I will. I'll do it afterwards, and yeah, I will list all the ingredients. Right, so now we've got our little, let's use our little beautiful little roses down here as well. Let's see if we've got room for the front for these. I'd already cut these, so I wanted to use them. So let's see if we can fit them through here. Okay. That's the only thing with the chicken wire, it can be a bit fiddly. But once it's gone in, you know it's in and it's drinking. It doesn't want to go in there, does it? We'll take the little thorns off. Try again. I don't like chicken wire very much, but it is very eco-friendly. Trying to get away from the foam a little bit. That's it, it's gone in. I'm going to do this one. I think we'll do this one down here actually. No, you're not going to notice him because it's too similar colour to our big baby. Let me put him down here then. Let's have a look down here. That's better. We've got our two together. Here we are. We've got our two roses in there as well. And I'm going to use, I'm not sure if I'm going to use these or not. Yes, I think I will use my, these are bought roses, obviously I haven't grown these. But it's a very similar, beautiful colour. I think they're going to go in lovely. I'm just going to put a few of these in on an angle on this side. Get rid of all the foliage you don't need. And of course one's going in easy and the other one doesn't want to go in. There we go, going towards the back. There we go, so just another little bit of height with another apricot rose there. It's a chicken wire to shape the fall of the flowers. No, I just put, if you look at the beginning, and I just sort of rolled it up and just sort of squashed it in and just filled the top of the vase with it. So that's all I kind of do with it. I don't worry about that too much. We've got a few Rudhbekias, and seeing as I've cut these, I'm going to put them in. A little bit of yellow would be nice as well. Not a big yellow fan, but I have fallen in love with Rudhbekias this year. And they come in all different colours, so I'm going to grow lots of different colours next year. Lots of planning for the garden next year, based on what's gone well this year. And what hasn't gone so well, I'm not going to bother with. But to be quite honest, there wasn't much that I wasn't happy with. So there we go. Now, have I got room for a little thing of grapes? Let's have a look. I wanted to use a few grapes because they were nice. They've got a nice. Look at these, aren't they beautiful? Let's see if we can utilise some of these. Don't know whether I need the big leaf as well. Let's see if we can. Oh, see, I've got one there, but you can't even see it. He's kind of at the back. Let's put this one in. Maybe if we put him in here, will he fit? Ah, that's quite nice. No, don't like him there. Let's put him. I wanted it sort of dangling. Maybe I've got one down here. I'm going to have to make the stem a bit thinner though to go in that chicken wire. There we go. Oh, that's better. Yeah, see, we've got him dangling there. Can you see that? Here? Don't know if you can see it, because all I can see is your words going up. I can't actually see what you're seeing on your screen, but there's some there. Let's see if I've got any more. Right, just this one, so let's see if we can put this one out as well. There we go. I'm just going to use that leaf. Using the leaf to go on the background. There we go, and that will show the grapes up a little bit more. So they're quite sweet, quite like those. So we've got our Amaranthus, we've got ivy, we've got cosmos, we've got grapevines. We've got a little hole here now. This one's I want to put something here, so maybe just another rose. I've got one more rose. When you work with floristry, all of a sudden you'll just see something that doesn't look quite right. So if you've got an extra flower or an extra something, you can just put it in. There we go. And I think, have I used everything up more or less? Got a little bit of ivy berry as well. I'm just going to put that in. Just got a little. I've had a little sort of foliage hole there, if you like. Just wanted a bit of greenness. I've just put a little bit of ivy berries at the top there. And then obviously turn your arrangement around and just fill in any little holes you've got at the back. This is beautiful for that. It's just ivy. You don't want to see your chicken wire. So just put a few little bits in the back. They don't need to be long bits. Just hide it from the back. That's good. That one's a bit too. A few more lovely bits of fuchsia. I'll just put those in the back and I'll also use them up. So your arrangement will look nice from any angle, which is always the best thing to have. So if someone turns it round, or it's on somebody's coffee table or dinner table, it actually looks nice from the back as well. So you've got your nice leaf texture, you've hidden all your mechanics all the way around. Just turn it all the way around and make sure you're happy with the overall effect. There we go. I quite like that with the grapes. I think they've made it. And those beautiful vine leaves, look at the colours on there. I think they're splendid. Right. Okay, so I think that's our lovely display for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Dahlia is so top heavy, he wants to turn round. I'm going to make sure he goes the right way. There we go. So I'll list all the flowers, but that's my arrangement for today. So I'm just going to, I'll take a picture of it as well, and I'll just do it here so you can see it from here as well. See it all the way along. Dahlia almost is a little bit top heavy, but she was such a beauty. I could not put her in really. So that's our beautiful arrangement for today. Fab. Thank you, Sue. Fab. Lovely. I like it. I'm going to put this on my mantelpiece now. I hope my husband doesn't knock it flying again like he did last time and broke it. So it's got quite a few little mends in it, but it's still waterproof. So this will be a test now if it's totally waterproof. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Just another garden-y design with everything that you've got growing around you. So why not have a go? There you go. I'll take a picture of it and put it on the site, and hope you enjoyed it. All right, see you again another day. Have a nice week. Bye.